Hello everyone, welcome to the Educon community. It is the SQL series and ER diagram series means the practical series of DBMS. So the question is that design an ER diagram for an application that models a hospital doctors, treat patients, prescribe tests, monitor progress, etc. Analyze the requirements by identifying the entities, attributes, relationships, keys, constants, etc. Apply extended entity relationship features to the design and defend your design with proper assumptions and justifications. Okay, so map the ER model into a relational model is the first question. So uh, it is our ER diagram where doctor appoints to patient prescribed medicine, and also doctor writes the prescription based on the uh, prescribed medicine. Okay, so doctor is entity, and doctor and patients there is an a relationship is appointed to, and here it is the another relationship prescribed, and it is the relationship prescription based on prescription medicine. And attributes of doctor are year of experience, specialty, DSSN is the primary key, name is the derived attribute, first name which can be derived into first name last name, and another attribute is phone number. Doctor and patients are related into m is to n relationship, and patient and medicine are related into 1 is to n relationship, means 1 to many, and here many to many, and doctor prescription is 1 to many. There is a relationship. Doctor is a can be dermatologist or ophthalmologist or pediatrician or cardiologist. Many probabilities are there. So here based on is the weak relationship, as prescription medicine is the weak entity, as it depends on the prescription entity. So now go to the relationship model. It is the relational model. Okay, now the next thing is that create tables, populate with data, and construct queries in SQL to extract information from the hospital doctors database, and consider the following relations. Run the following SQL queries. Doctor is their attributes are SSN, first name, last name, specialty, year of experience, phone number. For the patient, SSN, first name, last name, address, DOB, primary doctor SSN. For medicine, there are trade name, unit price, generic flag. For prescription, there are ID, date, doctor SSN, practical SSN, sorry, patient SSN. And for prescription medicine, there are prescription ID, trade name, and number of units. And the queries are that, okay, before going to the query section, make the table. So here I have made the table of, it is the doctor table. So after description of doctor table, it can be shown in this way. It is for the patient table. PSSN is the primary key, here DSSN is the primary key. Okay, and here DR percent or PA percent means the first two letter here are DR, and then anything can be there, but the total size will be must be 6. Here also must be 6, and here first letter is P, and then anything will be can be there. So patient table has been created, thus medicine table has been created here. In the same way, prescription table is created, prescription medicine has been created. Then value insertion. So these five rows are for the doctor table. Then next five are for the patient table. Next five are for medicine table. Next five are for the prescription table. Then next five are for the prescription medicine table. Okay. So now go to the queries part. The first query is list the trade name of generic medicine with unit price less than 50. Means there are two conditions. Medicine must be generic and unit price must be less than 50. And we have to uh, get the answer of trade name. Okay. So we have to select in the SQL there is a format of 3 lines, or you can say that in 3 lines means select, then from, and then where. Okay. So so we have to list the trade name. Okay. So select the trade name from where, from medicine, and in the medicine it must be generic. So generic flag must be y, which we have added in the rows section of medicine part, and unit price must be here less than 50. So these are two conditions. Conditions must be in the where section. So here the output is these two, vitamin and pen 40. Okay. And our next query is list the first and last name of patients whose primary doctor named John Smith. Okay. So we have to select the first name and last name from the patient, where primary DSSN equals to, in the inside this inner query is that select DSSN from the doctor where first name is John and last name is Smith. It must not be it must be in the primary DSSN section from patient. Okay. So we have to select here first name last name from patient where primary DSSN, in the it is the outer query, and inside this select the DSSN from doctor where first name is John and last name is Smith. So these two are the outputs. Now the third query is list the first and last name of doctors who are not primary doctors to any patient. So not here, it is the important word here. So select the first name and last name from doctor where DSSN not in, and the inner query is select primary DSSN from the patient. Okay. So Willie William is the answer. So in the next query, for medicines written in more than 20 prescriptions, report the trade name and the total number of units prescribed. Okay. So select the prescription medicine dot trade name, prescription medicine dot units, as we have to choose these two things, trade name and the total number of units. So prescription medicine dot trade name and prescription medicine dot units. From where? From prescription medicine, comma medicine, where prescription medicine dot trade name equals to medicine dot trade name, and medicine dot times must be greater than 20. So these three these three times are greater than 20, and their units are 15, 36, 12 correspondingly or respectively. So the next query is list the SSN of patients who have aspirin and vitamin trade names in one prescription. Means we have to know the patients who have the aspirin and vitamin. Okay, means whose prescriptions recommend the aspirin and vitamin both. This list. Okay, so select the distinct patient.pssn, means this primary, from the patient prescription medicine, where prescription medicine.pid equals to prescription.pid and prescription.pssn is equal to patient.pssn. Okay. And prescription.pid equals to, the inner queries, select the pi of p1 of pid from the prescription medicine P1 and prescription medicine of P2, where P1.PID equals to P2.PID and P1.trade name equals to aspirin and P2.trade name must be vitamin. So these two things must be there. So P1002 is the output. Now go to the next query. List the SNN of distinct patients who have aspirin prescribed to them by doctor named John Smith. Means the doctor's name is John Smith. So here the doctor's first name and last name are John and Smith respectively. So select the patient.pssn from prescription patient doctor, where prescription medicine.pid equals to prescription.pid and prescription.dsn is equal to doctor.dsn and prescription.pssn is equal to patient.pssn and prescription medicine.trade name is equal to aspirin, as aspirin is there, who have aspirin prescribed to them by Dr. John Smith. Okay, so the doctor must be John Smith and the John Smith prescribed the medicine aspirin. Check here. Okay, now it is the last query. List the first and last name of patients who have no prescriptions written by doctors other than their primary doctors. So for the patients, there are some primary doctors and there are other doctors also. So list the first and last name of patients who have no prescriptions written by doctors other than their primary doctors. Means only prescriptions were prescribed by their primary doctors only. Okay. So select patient dot first name, comma patient dot last name, means we have to know the first name and last name only from the patient doctor prescription, where prescription.pssn is equal to patient.pssn and then prescription.dssn is equal to doctor.dssn and prescription.dssn is equal to patient.primary DSSN, means for the primary, as it is given for to the question in the question, primary doctors. So it is these are the solutions for the queries, and this is the year diagram, and this is the relational modeling. So thank you. Do like, share, and subscribe as much as possible for getting such more videos. Thank you.